Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got something particularly interesting to share with you guys. So I'm not all the way into this box yet. This is an unboxing and first impressions today, not a review. I'm going to learn about what was in this box as I kind of open it up. But when I opened this, I was like, oh my God, we're in for a ride. I truly have never seen exactly this before. This is pretty cool. Thank you so much to Exceed Designs for sending this in. I don't know if this is immediately available or if it's like a pre-order thing or if it's going to be available in the future. Either way, the appropriate links will be down in the description as per usual. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Make sure your notifications for my YouTube channel are turned on. What do we have here? Well, first of all, we have a note. And I need to read it so that we all have the proper context. Metal Complex! It's Josh Borum from Exceed Designs here. I meant to send you the Ultra to check out much sooner. However, my wife just had our very first baby. Congratulations. And that is absolutely an excuse. Like, there's never a time limit to send me anything. Congratulations. That's so cool. So happy for you. First baby, which has been amazing, but also slowed things down for a moment. I purposely didn't send any Ultras to YouTube influencers. Oh, my ego. Until now. You are officially the first one I'm sending this to, besides the customer who is buying, and I am really curious about your thoughts on it. Hopefully this is something your followers likely have not seen before. I've never seen. I can guarantee you, but just by judging what's in the box that's off camera that I'm going to show in a second, I can guarantee you nobody's ever seen anything like this. But anyways, before we start with some interesting content, the goal with the Ultra is to expand on what we've done with our titanium utility knife, the Tyrant Razor V3, but expand on that and give people an option for thicker blades and infinite future blade options. Very cool. Our current blades are made from D2 and then VG10 for the fancier looking Damascus blades. The Damascus blades are a blade well offered as a drop in the future, but if you wanted to show you all the options we sell, so you get a mega load of options. Sadly, the fork/spoon insert was not finished yet. Okay, interesting. He also says, I have M390 blades also coming soon that we will release in a few months. So, what he's talking about, because we're going to open these. What he's talking about is look at these! Look at these! Oh, boy. This is so... We are so deep into the realm of unnecessary. This is my favorite. You ask why? I say, why not? I am so happy that we can get into the realm that causes people to scream why. Because I couldn't possibly care less for the why. The fact that it's there for us to step into is amazing. This is so cool. Let's open these up. Oh my gosh, we have 3 of them. Okay. So yes, I will attach some of these blades so that you guys can kind of see. I love this. I love all the extra hardware and everything. So I'm so happy that it's gold. Oh man, that's so cool. And like, that's the thing, that we're at least going to get one, we're going to get one person that's like, I can go down to Home Depot and get a Husky box opener for $10. Why? Because this is cool. Because this is cooler than that. Because it brings us joy. And the Husky brings us sadness and boredom. I would rather literally watch paint dry. I would rather paint my eyeballs with the lowest quality Sherwin-Williams then go buy a Husky box. But if that's your thing, great. I don't know why you clicked on this video if that's your thing. This is so cool. It's so cool. Impossibly cool. Okay, let's open this next one up here. We're going to open them all up and we're going to do a little bit of a fashion show here, right? It's going to be fun for some people, nauseating for others. That's perfectly fine. Okay, we've got the second one. This is the same thing, but I believe textured. So we have a smooth frame and we have a textured frame here. Very cool. And then the final one here, oh boy, there's a lot of extra stuff. The final one here, let's see. Oh, it's black. Oh, so fun. So fun. The black and gold, so cool, man. So cool. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a mix and match here. I'm going to replace some of these blades with some of these other ones down here. Probably a lot of the Damascus stuff, just so you guys can get a good look. Okay, this is so cool. I have so much to share with you guys. Number one, this came with everything, and I assume just by, taking a look at the back here, that this is an option for a full backspacer. And the reason I'm coming to that conclusion is because it fits and has this slot for the pocket clip, which, by the way, can be swapped around for left-handed carry. So I'm assuming that's what that is, and Exceed can correct me if I'm wrong. There are so many cool blades. In fact, I haven't even gotten into all of them, but this, I found myself going, oh gosh, I wish this was a quick release system, and it kind of is, but I can also understand why it isn't fully that. Number one, it took me a second because we have two different mounts. You have the standard mount for the non-utility blades, and then you have the mount attachment that actually goes into, I gotta flip this around the right way, but this actually would clip into, we'll use the black one for an example, it would clip in here and allow for you to then attach these utility blades, which you sort of screw down. But this then attaches. You would take this off completely to mount, for example, we have this beautiful zero edge, like a VG10 style Damascus blade. That's so cool. This one I left here so I could demonstrate, and then on this one I just did a regular D2. So really cool, but I think what I want to do is actually demonstrate this to you guys. So you don't actually have to take these out here. Initially I was thinking, well, if you can push this button down here and this releases, then why do I even need the screw here? I think I'm happy that we have the screw that forces it to stay in place in the event that you've got a really expensive blade mounted in there. But if you want to simply take this off, right, you would only take these two out if you were going to pull out this blade. But I'm just pulling out this segment that is housing the utility blade. Let's say I just want to attach this blade, right? So you can actually push that back down. Now it's attached, right? And the screw is, I'm just realizing the screw is completely unnecessary for holding everything down. I was demonstrating this, and now I've just realized that's actually not at all necessary. I wonder what, hold on. So if we take this screw out right here, what is this screw doing? Does this screw actually do anything, or am I missing, is there a screw hole that's supposed to go in place right there that isn't? No, it's not actually holding anything down. Maybe it's just to keep everything tight. Oh, okay. Blade play. I can feel it. So let's see if screwing this screw down actually keeps that from occurring. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I can't believe I missed that the first time. So we screwed it down, and that's exactly what it does. It eliminates the blade play. Get that all the way. Yeah, maybe just a slight little bit I can still feel, but it does reduce about 99.9% of the wiggle there. That's cool. So the release here is this. You push the button and lift up. This blade comes out, and then you can replace, these all have the screws out, you can replace it with the thing that has the utility blade on it, which is awesome. Now, I think this is particularly fun. For, number one, if you got it, like I got into pocket knives being very attracted to Rick Hinderer's modular knives. Like the XM18 is one of the most modular knives out there. And I absolutely love that. I love that I can switch the hardware and it all fits. One thing that you cannot do with Hinderer knives is switch the blades out. So the fact that, if I'm feeling, I don't want to use the utility blade like the standard one, but I got this cool D2 blade, which actually it does say, like right here. Let's check this out here real quick. On this side, it's, maybe it does say on this one. Yeah, here we go. So D2 right there. Maybe I'm not feeling the D2 today. Maybe I'm going to swap in this guy right here. And obviously it all depends on exactly how much these blades cost. But my guess is after you buy, I would say at least one additional blade, it's probably far less expensive than buying a brand new knife. Maybe. It depends on the tier of knife that you're buying. But this allows people to get, all sorts of different stuff. He's got like topographical. This is a non-Damascus. You can see right there it says D2. And then we have like the standard, whoops, probably should try to like not cut myself while I do this. We have like the standard black blade, which I'll actually install right here on this guy so that we can kind of see how that would look in all black. Now, you know, I'm sure that people are going to scream like, do this combo or this combo. And obviously there's too many things here to do every single combo, but that's really easy to do. That's really, really easy to do. I like that a lot. So maybe we can switch out this one with, ooh, let's do the Warncliffe blade in the VG10 Damascus. That is super cool. I want to try that one. It's so easy to switch these out too. And also, obviously I need to carry these and test it. That's why we're just doing an unboxing and first impressions. But it takes quite a bit of deliberate effort to like push the button down and then click this back. You can see here, like that's in place. This button does not, or this lever does not come up and release the blade unless you have pushed that button down and, you know, put enough force into it that it's actually going to release. That's super cool. I'm not even sure what configuration I like best. But yeah, I had taken two of these things apart, before I realized I don't think I actually have to do that. So there's also like the gray topographical, and then it looks like we've got some additional mounts with like the, you know, the standard utility blades and things like that. But it looks like any standard utility blade, I mean, like, or a lot of the standard utility blades are going to fit in there. I feel like this is my favorite configuration so far. I just want to keep all this stuff. I'm going to do some giveaways on the ones that I plan not to keep. But this is super fun. Completely and totally unnecessary and really only going to be appealing to people who understand the utility and benefits of a utility style blade, but also want that enthusiast level, you know, take it apart, customize it, put it back together, do the stuff that you want, right, and have like something cool in your pocket. This is going to appeal to essentially exactly our neck of the woods for a lot of people. I think this is really fun. I think a lot of people are really going to be into it, but I'll carry these, use them, and give you guys my thoughts after I've done all that. But this is really cool. I want to check and see in the paperwork here if there's any additional information you guys would want. Pricing, the Tyrant Ultra Smooth Titanium variant with fixed razor holder is $165. That's MSRP from our website, without extras and full titanium. Other versions range from $180 to $225. So not a significant variation in those base, you know, like those frames, depending on the customization of blades. The blades cost just $8 a piece, and razor holders are around 15 plus. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, is that it sounds like the base, you know, price of the system is pretty expensive. That's to be expected with a lot of stuff like this in our knife world. But buying multiple blades, you end up with all these additional options instead of having to buy multiple premium or near premium pocket knives to accomplish essentially the same thing, especially when he's offering eventually M390 blades. With there being just D2 and VG10 Damascus at the moment, it might not be super appealing to everybody, but I think with, you know, the variations, at least in the aesthetic here, I think that's going to be enough to convince quite a few people. This is really nice, by the way. Like that zero etch satin VG10 Damascus is really, really cool. I can't decide if I like the gray. I might like the textured gray is really cool, but yeah, I gotta keep one of these for myself here. This is so cool. Thank you for sending all of this. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave your comments down below. I'm sure Exceed will pop in maybe and offer clarification on things that people might be confused by or that I might be confused by. But that's going to be it for today. Please, oh, and like I said, appropriate links in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.